Ladies and gentlemen, in this world filled with distractions, most of us find ourselves drifting away from the path of our true potential. Our minds are constantly pulled in different directions, leaving us feeling fragmented and often overwhelmed. But what if I told you that the power to sharpen your focus and unleash your intelligence lies within you, and it requires no external forces other than your willingness to turn inward? Focus is not something that can be acquired by simply trying harder, it is a skill that requires nurturing and understanding. Intelligence, too, is not merely a measure of knowledge but the ability to perceive, adapt and respond intelligently to the world around us. To truly experience the depth of our potential, we must first learn how to train our minds, harness our energy and align ourselves with the infinite power of focus. Let us explore how we can improve our focus and awaken the intelligence that resides deep within, ladies and gentlemen. In this world filled with distractions, most of us find ourselves drifting away from the path of our true potential. Our minds are constantly pulled in different directions, leaving us feeling fragmented and often overwhelmed. But what if I told you that the power to sharpen your focus and unleash your intelligence lies within you, and it requires no external forces other than your willingness to turn inward? Focus is not something that can be acquired by simply trying harder, it is a skill that requires nurturing and understanding. Intelligence, too, is not merely a measure of knowledge but the ability to perceive, adapt and respond intelligently to the world around us. To truly experience the depth of our potential, we must first learn how to train our minds, harness our energy and align ourselves with the infinite power of focus. Let us explore how we can improve our focus and awaken the intelligence that resides deep within, ladies and gentlemen. In this world filled with distractions, most of us find ourselves drifting away from the path of our true potential. Our minds are constantly pulled in different directions, leaving us feeling fragmented and often overwhelmed. But what if I told you that the power to sharpen your focus and unleash your intelligence lies within you, and it requires no external forces other than your willingness to turn inward? Focus is not something that can be acquired by simply trying harder, it is a skill that requires nurturing and understanding. Intelligence, too, is not merely a measure of knowledge but the ability to perceive, adapt and respond intelligently to the world around us. To truly experience the depth of our potential, we must first learn how to train our minds, harness our energy and align ourselves with the infinite power of focus. Let us explore how we can improve our focus and awaken the intelligence that resides deep within. The present moment is the only time that truly exists. We often find ourselves dwelling on the past or projecting into the future, but in doing so we miss the depth and richness of what is happening right now. Our minds wander constantly, pulled by memories, anxieties, expectations and desires. However, real focus and intelligence can only emerge when we fully immerse ourselves in the present moment, free from the distractions of time. To master the present moment, we must first cultivate awareness. Awareness means being fully engaged with whatever you are doing, whether it is a task, a conversation or simply the act of breathing. In each of these moments, if we are fully present, we become more attuned to the subtleties and nuances of our experiences. It is in this heightened awareness that clarity arises. You begin to notice the details that might otherwise slip by unnoticed, and this allows your intelligence to function at its best. One of the most effective ways to train the mind to remain in the present is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of observing your thoughts without judgment, letting them come and go like clouds in the sky. This practice trains your mind to focus on what is happening right here and right now, instead of becoming lost in the past or future. As you do this consistently, you start to develop a sense of calmness and control over your thoughts. This peace creates the perfect environment for deeper focus and clearer thinking. In addition to mindfulness, we can also engage in practices that bring us into our bodies. The body always lives in the present, it cannot be caught in the past or the future. Simple actions like paying attention to the sensation of your breath, the feeling of your feet on the ground, or the warmth of the sun on your skin can help anchor you to the present. These physical cues remind us that the present moment is the only one that holds real power. By turning our attention to our physical experience, we reconnect with the here and now, and the mind naturally follows suit. When we are truly present, we stop scattering our energies in multiple directions. We no longer try to do several things at once, nor do we constantly look for the next distraction. Instead, we give ourselves fully to what is in front of us, whether it is a task, a relationship, or a moment of stillness. This singular focus allows us to engage our intellect in a way that is sharp, creative, and fully aligned with the task at hand. Mastering the present moment also means releasing the grip of past experiences and future anxieties. The past is already gone, and the future has yet to arrive. When we free ourselves from this cycle of mental time travel, we can experience life with fresh eyes and an open mind. We begin to see the richness of every moment, and intelligence flourishes in that clarity. To live in the present moment is to step into a state of effortless focus. It is not about trying hard to concentrate, it is about removing the distractions that take us away from what is before us. When we do this, we open the door to deeper intelligence, creativity, and insight. We unlock the power of being fully alive in each moment, and in this state of presence, all that we need to achieve becomes possible, for we are no longer bogged down by the noise of the mind, whatever you are doing, without allowing your mind to wander. This doesn't require superhuman effort, but a shift in how you engage with the world. Start by becoming aware of your senses, notice the sounds around you, feel the ground beneath your feet, observe the colors, shapes, and textures in your environment. By simply paying attention to the present, you draw your energy back from the distractions of the past and future and direct it to the now. A powerful tool in mastering the present moment is the practice of mindfulness. It is a practice of being aware without judgment of whatever arises in your experience. Whether you're eating, working, or even talking to someone, giving your full attention to the activity at hand trains your mind to stay focused. As your capacity for mindfulness increases, you will notice a natural sharpening of your focus, because your mind is no longer bouncing around aimlessly but fully engaged in what is before you. It's important to recognize that the mind naturally seeks stimulation, it is constantly jumping between thoughts and distractions. But when you actively choose to focus on the present, you reclaim the power of your attention. Over time, this becomes a habit, and the ability to stay present becomes second nature. By strengthening this muscle of presence, you will not only improve your focus but also tap into a deeper level of intelligence. Intelligence is not just about knowledge, it is about your ability to be present and aware in any given moment, which allows you to respond with clarity and purpose. The more you practice living in the present, the more you will realize that every thought, every action, and every moment is an opportunity to harness your focus and express your intelligence. Understand the role of energy. Energy is the foundation upon which all mental and physical processes rest. Your ability to focus is not simply a matter of willpower or determination, it is deeply connected to the energy you have available to you. Imagine a battery. If it is fully charged, it can power your actions effectively. But if it is drained, no matter how much you try to push, the energy will not be there. The same principle applies to your mind. When your energy is depleted, your focus and intelligence will naturally suffer. The first step in understanding the role of energy is recognizing where your energy comes from and what affects it. The food you eat plays a crucial role. Heavy, unhealthy foods may temporarily provide a sense of fullness, but they often drain your energy in the long run. On the other hand, a balanced, nourishing diet gives your body the necessary fuel to operate at its peak. Your body is not merely a vehicle for your mind, it is the very source of energy that sustains your mind's functions. If you fill your body with junk, you're not just harming it physically, but you are also undermining your mental capacity to focus and think clearly. Sleep, too, is a fundamental aspect of maintaining energy. It is during rest that your body replenishes itself and your mind clears away the clutter of the day. Without enough rest, your energy becomes fragmented and your mental sharpness diminishes. This is why maintaining a routine that prioritizes proper sleep is just as important as maintaining a healthy diet. Movement, or the lack of it, has an equally profound impact on your energy. A sedentary lifestyle drains energy, while regular movement, whether through exercise, yoga, or even walking, helps to stimulate the flow of energy throughout your body. When your physical energy is stagnant, so too is your mental energy. Engaging in regular physical activity ensures that your body is circulating energy, allowing your mind to operate at a higher level of focus and alertness. Your emotional and mental states are also vital components of your overall energy. Stress, anxiety, and negative emotions drain energy rapidly, leaving you feeling fatigued and mentally scattered. On the other hand, cultivating a positive mindset, practicing gratitude, and learning to manage stress can significantly boost your energy levels. When your energy is vibrant, your mind will naturally become more focused, and your intelligence will function at its fullest capacity. Ultimately, focus is not merely a product of mental effort, but the result of the energy you cultivate within your body. To improve your focus, you must be intentional about how you conserve, replenish, and direct your energy. The clearer and more energized your system, the more you will be able to harness your mental faculties for sustained attention and intelligent action. The better you understand how your energy works, the more easily you will be able to sharpen your focus and unleash your inner intelligence. Discipline and consistency are often seen as the bedrock of success in any area of life, yet they are qualities that many people struggle to maintain. Discipline isn't about imposing harsh rules on yourself, nor is it about forcing yourself into rigid structures that stifle creativity and spontaneity. True discipline is about consciously choosing to focus on what matters most and sticking with it, regardless of external distractions or the whims of the moment. It's about making decisions today that will serve your greater good tomorrow. Consistency, on the other hand, is the key that locks in the results of that discipline. It is the practice of taking small, deliberate actions every single day that cumulatively build into mastery over time. The foundation of discipline is clarity. Without clarity about what you want to achieve or what you value most, discipline becomes difficult to cultivate. Without clear goals, you are more likely to be swayed by distractions or the trivial pull of daily life. But once you know what truly matters to you, whether it's mastering a skill, building a business, or improving your health, discipline becomes a natural extension of that clarity. It becomes easier to align your thoughts and actions with your intentions, even when the distractions of the world tempt you to wander off course. The path of discipline requires you to be honest with yourself. It involves an unwavering commitment to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. The external world is constantly throwing challenges and temptations your way, but it's in moments of resistance that discipline proves its value. Whether it's choosing to meditate when your mind is restless or deciding to work on a project despite feeling fatigued, discipline is the ability to make choices in alignment with your long-term vision, not your momentary feelings. Consistency is the extension of discipline. It's the act of showing up every day, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Many people make the mistake of thinking that extraordinary progress requires extraordinary effort all the time. But the truth is that excellence is built one small step at a time. By committing to daily action, no matter how minor it may seem in the moment, you start to create a rhythm of progress that compounds over time. It's not about having bursts of intense energy followed by long periods of inaction, it's about steady, consistent effort that builds momentum day after day. Consistency also teaches patience. In a world that often glorifies instant results, it's easy to lose sight of the fact that real mastery takes time. True change doesn't happen overnight, and discipline allows you to keep showing up even when the immediate results are not visible. The small efforts you make now, seemingly insignificant on their own, eventually add up to something powerful. Like drops of water eroding stone, the cumulative impact of consistent action over time can shape your life in profound ways. To develop discipline and consistency, start by setting small, achievable goals that align with your larger vision. Break them down into manageable tasks and commit to working on them every day, no matter how challenging the task may feel. It's not about perfection, but about making progress. Over time, this commitment will become a habit, and the actions that once felt like efforts will become second nature. The more consistent you are, the more your discipline will grow, and the clearer your path to success will become. As discipline and consistency intertwine, they form a powerful foundation upon which you can build not just your focus but also your entire life. In conclusion, the journey to improving focus and unleashing your intelligence is not a linear path, but one that requires intentionality, resilience, and a deep understanding of yourself. As we've explored, mastering the present moment, understanding the role of energy, cultivating discipline, silencing the noise of the mind, and embracing challenges as opportunities are all integral parts of unlocking your potential. Every challenge, every setback, and every moment of discomfort is an invitation to grow, learn, and evolve into a more focused, intelligent version of yourself. So, I encourage you to approach each day with clarity and purpose, to welcome the challenges that come your way, and to stay committed to the process of personal growth. Remember, you are not defined by your limitations, but by your capacity to transcend them. The intelligence you seek is already within you, waiting to be awakened through the choices you make, the actions you take, and the way you embrace the fullness of life. Thank you.